Good morning. We are going to do a quick story time today. So in this story time, I am going to be Crystal, the old guy is going to be Bruce, and the other guy is going to be Doug. Got it? So I'm like 18 years old, working as a bartender. Everything's going good. I meet Bruce. He seems nice, whatever. He's older than me, and you can tell he really likes me. So Bruce and I start talking here and there, no big deal. And then COVID hits. Messes up the world a little bit. I lose my place to live, I lose my job, everything shuts down, right? So he offers, hey, you need a place to stay, you can come stay with me. And of course, because he is so much older than me, my dad didn't really care for this idea, but he knew him and thought, you know what, he's just being nice, he's just trying to help her out. So he was like, okay, yeah. I mean, my dad wasn't gonna let me live with him, so what was I gonna do? I needed a place to stay, right? So I moved in. Everything was fine at first. So Bruce had a couple of his own businesses, which did not get shut down during COVID because he didn't have any contact with people. So he could still run his business. So I started doing paperwork for him, you know, like doing receipts, blah, 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 just little stuff so I can make a little bit of money here and there. So I'm not just totally freeloading, right? And everything's going fine. Crystal does have a history of drug use. She was sober, everything was going good. But COVID hit, right? World's all messed up. So slowly but surely, she starts going back into her old ways. Bruce doesn't know right away, but when he finds out, he is livid. Doesn't kick her out, but he's livid. And once he finds out that she's using again, slowly but surely, he starts helping her, giving her a little bit more money, even going to pick it up for her. Whatever he's got to do to make sure she has the drugs that she needs. Of course, at the time, she's like, wow, this is cool. He's not only paying for me to have drugs, but he's going and getting me drugs. This is cool. I've never met anybody like this, right? Then he offers to put her on his phone plan. And she's like, wow, I've never had a phone plan. I've always had a pay-as-you-go or prepaid, whatever you want to call it. So she's like, wow, yeah, that would be cool. Can it be in my name? He's like, absolutely. Let's go get you a cool phone. So they go and get her a cool phone. Once again, everything's going fine. At this point, the hard part of COVID is pretty much done. Yes, COVID is still a thing, but it's dying down. The lockdown's done, right? So she starts, Crystal, I start going and hanging out with friends, doing drugs with friends, all that stuff, right? Once again, everything's going fine. One night, Crystal does a little bit too much dope, and she can't go home. She can't drive herself back home. So she says, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to stay here for the night. She forgot to let Bruce know. This morning, she wakes up to a bunch of missed calls, a bunch of messages, and she's like, shit, I forgot to let him know. So she goes to call him to let him know, and he says, yeah, I'm outside. Come talk to me. What do you mean you're outside? There he was, with his 2 kids in the car, outside, pissed. Why didn't you come home, blah, 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 blah. She was like, whoa, I'll be there in a couple minutes. I got too messed up, I couldn't get there. He gets back home, he's pissed, and he keeps telling her, you can't let your phone die. Well, everything calms down. She's gonna go take a shower or whatever, and the younger girl says, yeah, we were out all night driving around looking for your car. And she's like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, my phone died. And the little girl says, yeah, you can't let your phone die, otherwise Dad doesn't know where you are. Excuse me? What are you saying? What does that mean? Yes, he did indeed offer to get her a phone plan because he was putting a tracker in it. That's why he wanted it under his plan. He had a tracker in there, and he had been doing this for some time. She just never knew because she never let her phone actually die. But in a sense, when it did die, what did he do? He packed up his kids and came to find her. That's crazy. So she starts realizing, ooh, I know that he's giving me money for drugs. I know X, Y, Z. He helped me out during COVID, all this, but I need to get the fuck out of here. This is not a good idea. So she starts looking for ideas, plans, how she can get out of there. So she goes and starts applying for jobs, whatever, and he gets mad about it. He's like, how are you going to work for them if you work for me? That's never going to work. And she's like, well, yeah, I'll just keep doing both, blah, blah, blah. And one night when the kids are at their mom's, he loses it, starts flipping shit over. He's pissed. He's like, you're planning on leaving. I know it. And she's like, well, this wasn't a permanent thing. You were just helping me out. You've helped me out. Thank you. So he pins her down and he's pissed. And she's like, no, I'm not leaving. I just want to be able to pay you back. I just want to be able to pay you back. That's all. So I'm looking for a job to pay you back, blah, 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 blah. She calms him down, whatever. In her head, she's like, I'm gone. As soon as you go to work, that's it. I'm out of here. And that's exactly what she does. She packs up her stuff. He gets home from work. She's not there. He's blocked. Whatever. She doesn't even have a plan at where she's going to go at this point because she doesn't know. About a week later, she runs into her first boyfriend. They are now happily married. Have a great day.